Cool, so we've been out and we've collected a range of spatial data with different attributes, and it's now time for us to convert the file that we had, the data that we've collected, into a usable feature or object set within GIS. So this short little video will walk you through how to actually do that. So the first thing that we're going to need is a piece of software that can read and interpret our GeoJSON files that we've downloaded. And so the easiest source of that ability is QGIS. Simply by going into our Windows and typing in QGIS, we can open our QGIS desktop. So our QGIS software package is open, and you can see that we have a range of toolbars at the top for different spatial analyses and processing algorithms. And on the side of our screen here, you can see that we've got a directory tree for our computer and a set of tabs at the top. We're looking to open the GeoJSON file that we downloaded earlier, and so if we click on the layer, add vector layer here, we'll be able to open a window and browse to our file. For those who want to undertake these types of activities quickly and with efficiency, the keyboard shortcut is Control-Shift-V. A window will come up, it says add vector layer, and we simply click browse, go to our downloads, and if we sort them by date modified, we should find our GeoJSON files at the top. In this case, I'm going to load the point data and simply click open, and here we have it. We've immediately got that data now in a graphing system. So we can see down the bottom here our coordinate system on the bottom, and a scale 1 to 720,000, and the reason for the large scale in this case is that I was collecting geospatial data while travelling as well to check that the app would work under a range of options and situations, and so I've got data that's from outside of Brisbane. But if we use our mouse wheel to zoom in, you can see at this point here we've got a set of features, and by clicking on the information button, identify feature button here, we can look at the data that's associated with those features. In this case here, I recorded the name as amenity, and then entered a float of 6 and an integer of 5, and referred to it as a table, and it's a timber, and it's functioning. So this is our attributes associated with this location. So our data's here, it looks to be in good order, and so we'd like to output it now. So in this case, all you need to do is right click on the file over here and click Save As. QGIS is going to give you a lot of options, but all you need to do is select Esri shapefile. That allows us to open it easily with ArcGIS to further manipulate it and edit it, and we can save that out now. And in my case, I'm going to save it to the desktop. I don't recommend this for anybody in the class. Use a USB drive or something, because every time you leave the computer and someone else logs in, your profile and files are wiped. So I'm simply going to call this test. I'm going to leave it in the coordinate system that we were using with the GPS and the GeoApp, which is WGS84, and I'm not going to save any of the symbology or any of the other details with it, and we can simply click OK. And in less than a second, our test data has now been saved, exported and saved with the name that I've given it, and we can look across here now at any of the other information that we'd like to for any of our points, and confirm that that file that we're looking at now, the test file, it contains our information as we need. And there are our rubbish bin, recycle bin functioning, and that's as hard as it gets.